Hello everyone, welcome to StarSea Tarot. I am Charlene Lizette. In today's video, we are going to uncover and discover everything that you can expect in 2023. What is coming up for you in the year ahead? What's coming up in love, career, finances, general overall themes. And what's going to be revealed to you will depend on the group that you pick. If you're new to pick a card, you're going to want to tune in, tap into the groups. I will be adding crystal amulets or crystals for those of you that like to use them to pick your groups in just a minute. Then you're going to take a look at the description box below and the pinned comment for the timestamp that corresponds with your group that you have chosen. On the left, or my left, we've got group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. I'm going to go ahead now and add the crystal amulets. All right, now here are the piles with the crystal amulets from StarSea Jewels. If any of these amulets call to you, you can take a look at the description box below to pick up yours. All right, they are designed by me and literally handmade here, in-house, right over there. All right, group number 1, we have Luminous with the opalite and the lavender amethyst. Group number 2, we have Bastet with the pyrite and black tourmaline. All right, and group number 3 is Sirius. There are a bunch of different crystals here, so I'm going to try and name all of them really quickly for you. We have amazonite, pink opal, we have beautiful pearl pieces, we have moonstone, we have blue lace agate, we have apatite, and we have moonstone, which I've already mentioned. Oh, and I think I'm done. Great, and these beautiful all-seeing eyes. Group number 4, we have Malojo, the silver Malojo with a beautiful all-seeing eye right here, and black tourmaline. So go ahead and pick your group and I will see you over at your reading. Bye. All right, group number 1. If you picked Luminous, this is going to be your reading. I have some pre-picked cards and I'm also, for one time only, today only, I'm actually going to be using my original deck. This is something I use for myself and only for my one-on-one clients. You can see that it is very well used and very well loved. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be using this deck, and then for the romance portion, obviously our romance deck right here. Okay, let's get started and see what's going on. So this is gonna be your overall theme. Nice, the Chariot, taking control of your life. Okay, we've got Cancer energy in this card. We also see Leo present as well. This is about direction forward. This deck is a little bit different than the traditional Rider-Waite. You can see there's only one horse. Okay, so you know the direction that you are going this year. You know the path forward. You have a plan. We also have Aries symbolism here as well. You can see the glyph there. So to me, when I'm looking at this card immediately, I feel like you are empowered. I feel like you know the direction that you are going in. I feel like you have a plan in place. And if you don't feel like that yet, don't be surprised if as the time progresses within the first quarter of 2023, you're going to know exactly where you're going. You're going to feel very, very driven, very focused, very much on a path forward. Okay. That is your general overall energy for this year, which is, in my opinion, amazing. Then we've got Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, nice balance, Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Okay. Oh, did I? Oh my God. Oh, sorry. And then I was like, I know there's 4. Where did the other one go? And then we have the Knight of Cups. Gorgeous. Okay, love it. I'm like, what happened here? Something is not right. Okay, absolutely loving this energy. So you can think about these 4 cards as like the quarters, right? So we enter into January, quarter 1, into March, then we go into spring, right? Quarter 2. So spring looks like it's going to have lots of passion energy here for you with the Ace of Wands, okay? We'll dive into this a little bit more. Quarter 3, as we enter into fall, the Swords, and winter for 2023, the Knight of Cups. So, you know, even if you look at the 3 of Swords, it's not like the traditional 3 of Swords with the pain and suffering. To me, I feel like this 3 of Swords actually has a little bit more to do with healing than any sort of betrayal, loss, suffering. It makes me feel like the women in your life will very much support you in your evolution, in your growth, okay? I mean, I really, really love this energy here for you so far, okay? It's feeling very, very powerful. Now let's dive into this. We've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus. This over here for you. Mirror, who or what is triggering you. And the ever unfolding rose, everything is happening for you, not to you. And of course, you all just saw that. Look at that. Abundance. Love this for you. Absolutely. Absolutely love this for you. I'm going to put the romance cards over here. Do you guys see this? Yes, you can still see this. I'm just going to shimmy this over. Love this for you. Grief. So I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay. So we're going to talk about that because grief here, then the Three of Swords here, and the Luminous is all about illumination. It's all about tapping in and tuning in to your higher consciousness, your higher self, to source energy, to receive the messages. And as I'm watching these cards unfold here, one message is coming through very, very clearly. Where you're going in life, group number one, not everyone can come with you. And it's a really hard pill to swallow when you recognize that you are leveling up in your life, when you recognize that you are expanding, that you are growing, and yet you are unable to grow with other people because other people are choosing not to. And so you have this choice, you come to this crossroads similar to the traditional Chariot card where you're split in between two directions. You can choose to stay where you're at and surround yourself with the same cycles, the same circles, the same people, or you can choose to venture off into a path unknown that you know is destined for you, but that not everyone is going to be probably coming with you on. And I think that's exactly what's happening here. I think you're going to be majorly blessed. And we haven't even pulled out the tarot yet, and we will. I think you're going to be really, really blessed this year. And I think you're going to go through a lot of growth. I feel like it's going to be a very deeply spiritual year for you. I'm not sure if some of you have a Pisces rising, okay? Or maybe you're going through your Saturn return. This is astrology talk, okay? But it tells me very strongly here that you are... If you were to write a letter to yourself January 2023 and you looked at that letter in December of 2023, you wouldn't be the same person at all. Like if you were to talk about your temperament, your characteristics, what triggers you, the choices you make, all that stuff. See, the first card is seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, and the Chariot, the direction you're going. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. We talked about that. We talked about the intuition in the very beginning, right? With the luminous card here, or the luminous bracelet. The amulet luminous is literally using your intuition. And look what we got here. Give your relationship a chance, romantic feelings, and engagement. So I'm going to leave the love till the very end. I'm going to put it on this side. You all can still see. Boom. Let's dive into this portion and then I'm going to pull out here. Oh man, are you ready? Are you actually ready for 2023? I think this is going to be a very pivotal year for you. For those of you that are single, I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody new, a long-term commitment. For those of you that are in a relationship, I do see some of you breaking up to make space for your long-term partner. For others of you, I do see you both working through your relationship. There's a lot of messages coming through here, really. But if we make this about you just for a second before we dive into the love portion of it, financially, your money stuff is going to get way better. With the Six of Pentacles here, especially in the first quarter, so January, February, March of 2023, your finances are going to feel far more balanced, far more stable, far more secure. Even with the flowers here, see how they're open? It's almost like your bank account is going to be open up to receiving more. It makes me feel like an influx, okay? An inflow, all right? With the abundance, I'm a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. Literally, that's you. The Chariot taking charge, absolutely. I think you're going to also be way more responsible with your finances. I just got that download. Like you're going to know, okay, I don't need to buy this extra shoe. I don't need to buy this sweater. I don't need to buy this. I don't need to buy that. You know, like you're going to be very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to be more mature, literally. It's like a rite of passage, almost, okay? Ace of Wands. You know, that's, I don't know if I'm aging myself here. Have y'all ever watched Grease? Drop it in the comments if you have. Okay, Summer Lovin' had me a blast, right? Yeah, this is it. Sorry, I'm trying not to sing too loud. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning when I record these and my son is sleeping still. Yeah, Summer Lovin' had me a blast. You are going to meet somebody who is literally going to crack open your heart chakra. Oh, the passion, the fire, the excitement. I will say though that because I read imagery a lot with these cards, you will feel this energy like brewing deep within you. But I think part of your maturity is that you're not going to react on it. Well, maybe not how you used to anyways. Right? Like maybe you'd rush into relationships, maybe you'd jump into connections, maybe you'd like, you know, be like, oh my God, this person would marry right away. No, there's an energy here about you like maybe a knowing, but not a reacting. You're going to let him chase you. Or her. You're going to let them chase you. The Three of Swords. Traditionally a card that we're all really scared of. But as you can see, the imagery in this deck is very different. Now, we know this card talks about betrayal, loss, sadness, etc. And you can see that this girl looks happy and this girl looks a little bit distressed. One of the things I feel though is that for some of you, you are going to be potentially breaking up with some friends and also meeting new friends. It's like, if you listen to any, I don't know why I'm feeling compelled to share this with you, but I'm going to because it must have something to do with your life. And let me know in the comments if it does. So every, you know, billionaire, multimillionaire that I like listen to or engage in or talk to always tells me the same thing. The people that you surround yourself with end up being a reflection of you. So if you surround yourself with people who, you know, are partying Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, financially, stability, it's not going to happen, right? Because their priorities are elsewhere. And I think as fall comes in 2023, you're going to be realizing that there's something that's got to change because you're leveling up, you're maturing, you're growing, you're evolving, you have plans, you have a vision, you know what you want in your life, you know the direction you're going in, etc., etc. But yet, you're starting to realize very strongly, very potently, okay, that the circles that you may have been engaging with in the past are not in alignment with that vision that you have. And so I do see you potentially breaking up with some friends and then, you know, leaning on some other friends, maybe new friends or maybe friends that have come along or will be going along the journey with you to support you and like help you out, right? Like there's that grief showing up again. The sadness of losing your friends. It's very sad to lose friends. But it's even sadder to stay in environments that aren't serving you anymore, that hold you back, that limit you, that stop your growth, right? And then the Knight of Cups. Here they come. Deeper commitment in December. Going after what you love, what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. Here they come. All right, let's dive into the cards and see what else we're going to see for you. We're going to do a line of finances, a line of general overall energy, and then a line of love at the end. Then we'll add on romance cards. This mirror thing, you know, sorry, before I pull the cards, I do want to tap into this again. This mirror thing showing up here, it almost makes me feel like, you know, you might be out with friends and you might just have one of those moments where you just see everything in third person. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. And you're going to go, wait a damn minute. What is happening here? Like, this makes no sense. You know, you're going to turn around and go, this makes absolutely no sense. Because why am I hanging around with these people? Why am I with them? I don't fit here anymore. This isn't my scene anymore. And I think you're going to be really irate or irritated by that recognition. Because you're going to realize that you've been stunting your own growth or your own evolution. And it's, you know, going to be a little bit difficult. You're going to have to work through this and figure it out on your own, right? This indecision here that you have. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And the ever unfolding rose, cracked opening, it's happening for you, not to you. Literally. Literally. This is all happening for you. Okay. Let's see. So, career and finances. Ace of Swords. The Five of Cups. Some of you may be even shifting careers, jobs. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Maybe that's what this shift in friendship, in grief is, right? This mirroring, where you realize, like, why am I working here for, you know, $30,000, $20,000? What am I doing? Why am I not going after my money? Six of Wands. Why am I not putting myself out there and demanding more abundance and getting a better career or a better job? Like, I know I'm worthy of it. I know I'm good for it. I know that I'm intelligent. I know that I'm driven. You know, like you're almost realizing how much of a disservice you've done for yourself or to yourself in the past. But like, can we just talk about the end of the year here? Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. Lots of new beginnings here. You got two aces so far. Career-wise, again, I really feel like you're going to be leveling up financially. Big time. Big time. General overall themes. The Two of Swords. Wow. January and February are going to be very, or January, February, March, like even, you know, summertime. Let's just say the first half of the year are going to be very pivotal for you, because this is when all these realizations are going to happen. Two of Swords in the world. All the realizations. Boom. Eyes opening. I'm going to let you soak in the card yourself before I start talking, because are you seeing the story unfold for yourself, group one? Are you seeing how everything is happening for you? Are you seeing how everything is unraveling? Are you seeing how you're laying the foundations? Are you seeing the transition in your year? So we had one that fell and we had this. So I'm going to take both of them. Oh, and we had more that fell. Okay, I'm not going to take all of these, but we are going to talk about them. The Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands, High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles. This is your fears. This is your insecurities. This is what literally is the vibe over here. I can't change jobs, Charlene. You're asking me to do the impossible right now. Like, do you know that I need this money to pay my bills? Like, no one's ever going to hire me to make more money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm not worthy of this. I'm not worthy of that. Those might be some of the thoughts that are running through your head right now. But you're also watching this going, I know I'm worthy of this. I know I'm worthy of Six of Wands. I know I'm worthy of abundance. I know I can take control. I know I got this. Again, the theme continues to repeat itself all throughout your reading. Connect with your higher self. This is an illusion. It's a lie. It doesn't exist other than what you have created in your mind. Maybe you grew up poor, or maybe your parents always had scarcity mindset, or maybe you have scarcity mindset. And that's what you have to work through right now, because you are literally shifting. The cards don't lie. You are evolving. Stop letting the fears, the illusions, the narratives stop you from being able to reach this. I think even if you don't see it right now, you'll come back to this at the end of 2023 or somewhere along the way in 2023 and go, oh, yeah, this was This was the journey I had to go on, but I had to learn it for myself. I'm watching this right now, maybe a little bit skeptical, maybe a little bit fearful, maybe a little bit not knowing, but I'm watching this right now and it's happening. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. Absolutely. There's a video called If You're Feeling Stuck and Unhappy over on my main channel to watch. It's called If You're Feeling Stuck and Unhappy, watch this. I'm going to actually pin it at the top. You know how the little videos are pinned at the end of this, at the end of your reading. I think you should go watch that after this because it talks about the fears that we carry and how to transmute those fears. Okay. We should do that. You can still see. Okay. Now, lift the veil. The Magician at the bottom of the deck, just so you know. You have to be able to peel away the layers. You have to. Okay? The time has come. The world cycles are completing. You know this already. We've talked about it. Okay? I think you are shifting jobs for some of you, or shifting friendship circles, shifting your mindset. There are things that are coming to completion here. There are things that are wrapping themselves up. The Star. Just look at the Star for a minute. The Star, the Six of Wands. Have some of you wanted to be in the spotlight? Maybe have your own YouTube channel, TikTok, you know, Instagram, whatever, blog. Yeah, because do it. Do it now. Absolutely do it. It's time for you to do it. Share your gift with the world. Absolutely. All right, let's dive into the love portion now. I'm also seeing for a lot of you, you going from like making 20, 30 grand to like at the end of next year making 100 grand. Okay. We're not gonna get too excited just yet. Okay. We're not gonna get too excited just yet. 10 of Cups, the Justice. Well, not the Justice, but Justice. Look, again. Group number 1, I need to know if you are a skeptical person or somebody who has scarcity mindset. Because 5 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So again, I'm not believing that it's going to happen. I'm not believing that it's true. Page of Swords. Lots of communication. Lots of messages coming through. Look at your love life for 2023. Wowie, wow. What you've always desired, this 10 of Cups, this happiness, this stability, happy home, happy life, husband, kids, whatever, wife, you know, whatever that story looks like for you. It's coming in 2023. And I think that's why all this shift is happening. Some of you are definitely going to be leveling up your commitment, your relationships. Absolutely. The Magician tells me that you literally have all the tools to manifest absolutely everything that you want in your loving relationships. In your love life, anything and everything that you want is available to you. 2 of Wands. You just have to make the move. You have to make the moves. The Magician is you literally transmuting what you know up at the High Priestess level, right? The higher self, the intuition, etc., and transmuting it. Page of Wands. No, I don't think you know this person from before. This is a new person. The Sun. This is a completely new person that you're going to be dealing with. Can you see down here? Yeah, but I don't want to block that 10 of Cups. This is a completely new person. Like I said, some of you are going to be walking away from this person, whoever, whatever situationship you are in right now. You have to walk away. You have to walk away so you can make space for this person that you're going to marry. This person who's going to be your long-term partnership. I think in the beginning, you're going to be a little bit resistant to them with this give your relationship a chance. I think you're going to be like, no, my mind's on this other person. My mind's on this other guy or gal, whatever. Then the more the year progresses, the more that you all get to know each other, talk to each other, whatever, you're going to realize, nope, absolutamente not. I need to make space for this person. I need to open myself up for them. And you do. You do. And look at the Sun, the Magician, Justice, 10 of Cups. I mean, romantic feelings, engagement, your relationship progressing. Maybe you start dating in the beginning of the year and at the end of the year, you're moving in together, you know? The Knight of Wands. Yes, this connection is going to move so fast. So fast. Lots of things are going to be said. But this, to me, is also your mind, honey. Your mind plays tricks on you. Learn to master that mind of yours. Go take a look at the videos I have on my main channel, Charlene Lizette. I've got lots of videos about mastering your mindset, you know, believing in yourself. That's what you need right now, love bug. Because it's here. It's here. Go get it. Literally know that it's yours and believe in it and live it and go after it. All right? What a beautiful 2023 for you all. Let me know what you thought of this reading in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to work with me in any capacity, if you want to pick up your amulet, or even if you want to enroll over at StarSea Academy, it is my school. All the information's in the description box below. I'm going to move on to group number 2 now. Thank you so much for everything. And make sure you go watch that video that I'm going to ping up here for you all. Okay, if you're unhappy and stuck, watch this. I think that's what it's called. If you're stuck and unhappy, watch this. Yeah. All right. It's going to be up here. Thank you so much. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 2. This is going to be your reading if you had picked Bastet or group number 2. All right. Let's get started. I have some pre-pulled cards, and I'm also going to be pulling from my OG deck. Like, this is a very intimate, very personal deck for me. I don't necessarily use it anymore for the pick-a cards, but for the yearly reading, it felt like we needed to go back to the beginning, and then obviously some love cards for the very end. All right, so let's start with what is pre-picked for you. We're gonna have one card that's going to be your overall energy, which for you is the High Priestess. Okay, well, we're starting off really strong. Really loving that for you. Wow, okay. Definitely tuning in, tapping into that intuition, the subconscious, the superconscious, even the unconscious realms. You are seeing beyond the veil, like not even the fact that you are seeing, but people are realizing that you're seeing. You are extremely psychic. You may even be having prophetic dreams. You also, to be very honest with you, may be maybe traveling, like astral traveling, or like living in what I call like the astral realms or the divine realms a lot, and finding it a little bit difficult to ground yourself because you're so your third eye and your crown chakra is so open that you will have to work towards grounding. And I also feel like that's why Bastet showed up for you. Bastet is a very grounding and protective amulet. So now let's go into the first quarter. So I don't do reversals. So first quarter, just so you know, is like January to March, okay? The Magician. Okay. Okay, we're going to dive deeper into this. I'm just reading this as I go along. Second quarter, we got the 5 of Wands. So it's like March to June, okay? Then we've got July to, September. And then that's the 4 of Swords. And then the very end, so it's like September, October to December, is the Knight of Cups or the Page of Cups. Okay. Whoa. All right. Interesting that that candle just went off as I dropped down the Page of Cups here. And even if we look, this isn't necessarily very much like the traditional Rider Waite. If you look at like the imagery and stuff like that, I do want to fix that for you. However, this, something here, we're going to touch deeper into this Four of Swords, Page of Cups. I haven't pulled out the rest of the cards, but I am getting a download, okay? One of the things that I am seeing is there is somebody who will enter into your life, okay? For some of you, it's romantic or platonically. It's a connection of sorts, okay? Very karmic, to be very honest with you. Where I almost get this energy that they're going to lead you on a little bit. They're going to seem like they have everything that you may want, either in a friendship or in a romantic relationship. However, as the year progresses and, you know, you continue to build on your connection, having conversations, talking, getting to know each other, that kind of stuff, you realize more and more, because you're so intuitive, you realize more and more that not all that glitters is gold. Okay? And I think by the time they actually mature and are ready to make some type of offer towards you, especially if it's romantic in nature, you're going to be like, yeah, like maybe if you had offered this to me in January, I may have accepted it, but yeah, a little too late. So let's see if we see that story show up in the cards and in the remainder of what we have here for you, okay? So, holy bananas. Wow, you all. Not only did you get Priestess here, but you got High Priestess here. Nobody better be messing with you this year. Nobody, because they're not gonna like what happens to them. Wow. Okay, just like a minute here. You know it though. You know, you've been feeling your psychic senses, your abilities just heighten like over the last little bit. Some of you may have very heavy Piscean placements, Cancer or Scorpio. No, wait, pause, postpone, say no. I wonder if that's going back to this message I was getting here. You know, a part of the thing that I'm really picking up on the more I'm reading this energy that I tuned into, it's almost like you kind of know that they may not be it, but it's also annoying that they're like dragging you along and you end up putting up a boundary. I'm also getting this energy as well that who you are at the beginning of the year versus who you are at the end of the year is very different. And so had you said yes to this person in the beginning of the year, or had the commitment happen at the beginning of the year, you guys would have broken up or your friendship would have fizzled at the end, because yeah, you're leveling up so much. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Yeah, no, I'm very much seeing how powerful you are. You are a force, okay? Just know that you are a force. You have done your work, and in 2023, your hard work will finally pay off. Some of you could even be a Pisces rising, entering into your Saturn, entering into your first house, and it's like all this hard work finally. Doesn't mean that the hard work is going to stop. No, I'm also like gravitating to my crystals here a lot, and I keep looking at the pyrite. Like the pyrite keeps calling out. So I do also feel like financially you all are just going to be very abundant, a lot of success, a lot of abundance, and the pyrite's also in your bracelet as well. It's very interesting. The pyrite crystals are connected to the solar, okay, solar plexus, which is about 2 fingers below your belly button, and it's all about giving birth to new ideas. It's your self-confidence, it's believing in yourself, it's that like drive and that power, okay? It's also like luck and abundance as well, the pyrite crystal. So before we do the love, let's see what's going on here for your 3 main mantras or keywords for the year, okay? So we've got balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I definitely see that with the Magician here. I can't also help but feel like you're going to be very much the center of attention. but not in a bad way, in a very, very nice way. And like, people are just going to be very gravitated to you. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And that goes back to this thing here, because something is definitely going on there. Absolutely been tuning into that very strongly. You know, some of you could even be talking to this person right now as you're watching this video, okay? Let me see what's going on. Sorry, I'm just going to take off my sandals. Let me see what's going on here. Here it is. Release your ex. Okay, so your ex is gonna be like, wow, she leveled up, or he leveled up, and you're gonna be like, I did, and I don't want you anymore. Okay, you deserve love. You're lovable, and let your friends help you. Yeah, I think your ex is gonna be like, I messed up, and you're gonna be like, yeah, you did, but it's okay because I don't want you anymore anyway. Okay, so the way we're gonna do these cards is we're gonna be pulling out one card for each month, okay? So again, like, you know, I'm gonna be walking through, I'm gonna pull out all the cards and see what's going on here for you. So there's gonna be 12 tarot cards, and then I pull out 6 for the love. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. 4 of Swords, starting off the year here, very much in a internal energy, okay? Rest, retreating, recuperating, regrouping, resetting, reviewing. 3 of Cups as the year progresses. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. For some of you, your ex is going to try and make a comeback, and for others of you, this is a new person, okay? I have to tell you what I'm seeing. Like, we also need to talk about the Queen of Cups here showing up. Again, that's Priestess energy. Queen of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And in this particular deck, very much connected to the Piscean energy. The 8 of Pentacles, okay. Oh, I need to make a little bit more room here. Hold on, let me just give you a little bit more room so you can see all the cards. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else. Before I dive in and I really like, you know, start picking into these cards, I want to get all the cards out. The fish means a lot to you, so I don't know if a lot of you... Okay. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Oh my Lord Jesus. Okay, I'm also noticing that these cards may be a little bit crooked. Sorry, I don't want you to see crooked cards because that would drive me bananas. Tell me if they're, you know, if you're liking the setup or if there's anything that you'd like me to change here. I'm still trying to figure out how to do these cards on the table. I mean, okay, let's have a couple of conversations before. Okay, no, fine. I'll pull out the last card. Wow. Group number 2. Talk about, oh my God. Okay, I can't take both. There's too many here, but I'm not like, can we just talk about that for a minute? We're not going to take all of it just yet, okay? We can't take all of it. So maybe it'll show up, maybe it won't. I don't know. The 8 of Swords, okay. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. I feel like I need to light that, so give me a second. I just want you to sit with it while I go get the little candle. It's literally right beside me. Priestess twice, Magician twice, the Queen and the King, the 10 of Pentacles, okay, the 8 to the 10, progression, and I did tell you that you all are going to be really, really abundant. Also, like, let's look at the latter half of this year. Hierophant, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, one of the big things I'm seeing is an ex coming back from some you all. A big thing I'm seeing is an ex is coming back, and this person is going to be like, I know I messed up. They're not even going to know how to talk. They're going to just be like rambling idiots, basically. And I don't mean to disrespect them in that sense. It's just they've realized so badly how much they messed up, but you moved on, babe. You found your counterpart. You found your counterpart, and you're not interested in the ex. Doesn't take away from the fact that the ex feels like they totally messed up and they want to come back into your life. Absolutely. Your year, 2023, is going to be full of so many beautiful emotions, happiness, joy, optimism, love, hope, harmony. That even in these moments of adversity, right? Like if we think about the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, okay? So this is month 6, month 12, and then we look at the Five of Wands here. Oh, you also have double Four of Swords. Wow. You know, even in these moments of adversity, right? You still have so much positive energy. Your overall influencing energy is the High Priestess. This to me is the healing, the letting go, the final moment of releasing your ex, where you realize that you deserve love and that you can't continue to expect to stay attached or stay tethered to a past flame, especially one who never even saw how amazing you are, okay? So just sit with this for 1 second while I roll over and get us a new candle here. The other thing I want to mention to you all as well is the fact that you have a lot of repeating cards, which tells me that there's a lot of repeating patterns here that you have to learn. This will be the year where the things that you don't learn, they're not going to go away. They're just going to repeat themselves over and over and over again until you learn about them. Until you learn. Like Source is having you really evolve and grow. See, so this is what's going to happen, okay? So I have a feeling that in the beginning of 2023, I'm diving into love first, but I just feel like it's very important to get it out of the way. Then we can talk about your finances, your general overall energy, okay? We'll dive deeper into love after too, but I need to tell you this right now. So here's what's going to happen. I have a feeling that somebody that you were dealing with in 2022 or in the past or whatever, they're going to make their way back, okay? Around February, March, April. They're going to make their way back. They're going to say the right things, but their words and their actions are not going to align. It's just not. And because of your leveling up here, because you're showing up as a Queen of Cups, because you're the High Priestess, because you're in this priestess energy, because you're in this very balanced energy right now of connecting with, you know, source consciousness, your higher self, your super conscious, and then like regular 3D world, 3D reality and conscious energy and conscious train of thought, you're going to be like, listen, like, yeah, my heart still kind of feels for you. Yeah, I still remember, but like, I'm just not sure. And if we look at this Five of Wands, you can see, let me see if I can pull this card out without making a big mess. Maybe not. You can see in this Five of Wands, she's not fighting. Normally in the Five of Wands, there's like a person or people fighting. There's no fight here. She's literally in this energy of contemplation. Almost kind of like bored. Like, I don't know if I want to entertain this anymore. I don't know if it's worth my time, my energy. I don't know. And that's what I'm really feeling that your energy is going to be like, because you're going to be so focused on your career. I feel like January is going to be a bit quiet for you. As February enters, you're going to have a lot of things to do. Could potentially be because of your birthday month, okay? Or just a lot of spending time with your girlfriends with a feminine energy, okay? Be careful not to overindulge here. Sometimes the Three of Cups can talk about overindulging on things like alcohol, drinks, etc. As we move in, so this is March, April, as we move into, you know, May, your mind, and even from the beginning, your mind is very much going to be focused on filling your own cup, your own success, your own happiness, restoring balance into your life, focusing on joy, happiness here on the lighter side of life, and really focusing on your career and your finances, taking rests where you need to, making plans and manifesting, like bringing to fruition, not only from the physical world, but also from, again, the super conscious world, the divine realms, okay? Like as below, so above kind of energy. the things that you desire into your life. So whatever manifestations, whatever you're wanting to reach fruition, like you're really going to be working very hard at making that happen, okay? Now, while this is happening, I also feel like this person's going to somehow show up in your life. To me, when I think about the King of Cups, I do also feel like while your ex is trying to come back into your life, this person's also trying to enter as well. But they don't enter in as the king just yet. They enter in as a friend or an acquaintance or someone you meet passing by either at work or while celebrating with friends. And you're still healing this energy here. When Cupid's arrow, it's like, oh, sorry, we have to shoot our arrow. It's time for you to fall in love. So sorry, it's time. And I think that you're going to be very pulled in directions. Pause, postpone, wait, say no. And that's why this card shows up here. To remind you, whoa, slow down. Because you might feel like you have to pick between two and you're going to be like, I don't know what to pick, who to pick. And you're going to be in this energy here of this. See, like, look at the energy of both of them. You know, heads down. I don't know. What am I doing? What's happening here? I'm not really sure. However, as the summer progresses and we get to the latter half of 2023, this person's energy is just going to be becoming stronger. Like they are looking at you. If we were to put these two cards beside each other, you are looking forward, you are looking ahead, you are looking at your cup, you are looking at your feelings, you are looking at your emotions, your intuition, your psychic abilities, etc. And he is like, I've got my eye on this girl. She's so beautiful. I really like her a lot, you know, like he's so into her. Or in this case, if you're a masculine watching this, reverse, okay, whatever. Take the story how it resonates with your, you know, sexual preferences. He's just, in this case, I'm saying he because it's a king, and that's masculine energy. He is just so into it, into her, into the thing, into wanting. Like he's going to figure it out. He's going to be like, I've got my life together. I've got my shit together. I've got my money together. I have everything together. And now it's time for me to share it with somebody. So how do I do this? How do I show her? And I feel the way that you're going to know this, group number 2, the way that I feel like you're going to know this is by the way he makes you laugh, or she. By the way you both laugh together, the way you both make jokes together, the way that both of you find ways to make even the most mundane moments hilarious. You know, you could be walking down the street laughing your butts off because you're just making fun of things together or joking about things together. Like it's such a playful, youthful energy, to be honest. It's very childlike, okay? It reminds me of like the Sun card, you know, not a care in the world, joyful, happy, you know, full of celebration. And then we get into September, October, November, December, no, August. And in August, not only is your money growing, not only are you reaching financial abundance and massive blessings and so much success in your abundance and so much success in your life and in your wealth, not only are you seeing this downpour of money come in, but they start telling you, like, I want this with you. I want this life with you. I'm ready for this with somebody, and it's you. Like, I know that it's you. Are you ready to do this with me together? And I think very quickly after they share that with you, you're going to say yes. I do. And we'll talk about this Eight of Swords in a minute. I'm going to leave that love portion right there for you right now. And I want to dive into the rest of this reading, okay? When it looks like the overall general themes of your year, your own success, your own evolution, your own maturity, your own psychic abilities, your bank literally growing, okay? Finances and career, absolutely. You're going to be having a really great time. There will be some things that happen around the summertime that don't pan out for your career, but they don't pan out for you, not to you. They don't pan out because the company isn't the right one or the contract isn't the best one, okay? There's a lot of celebration, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness this year for you, okay? I feel like you realize that literally you have the world as like the world is your oyster and you have the power in your hands to create absolutely everything that you want in your life. Like absolutely everything. You're like, I want it, I got it. What's that song? That's you. I feel like towards the latter half of the year, there's going to be a lot of business opportunities. Okay, you're going to be manifesting so much towards the latter half of the year. I mean, the beginning as well, but the latter half, contracts, business relationships, partnerships, networking, etc. And the wheel's going to constantly be turning for you. Very, very much in your favor because the Magician is beside the Wheel of Fortune. However, this thing in December has me feeling like you're kind of you know, people who like are always waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's the energy I get here. Like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like you're like, it can't be this good. No way. How can it be this good? And the universe is going to be like, because it is, because you deserve it, because you've worked so hard. And so I think whenever something goes bad, like even if it's like the smallest tiny little molehill, you may make it into a mountain because you're afraid. So the word fear shows up a little bit in your reading in the sense that you don't believe that you deserve all this goodness. So I'm just going to be here to remind you that you do. Okay, that you worked really hard for all of this, and that yes, the universe is blessing you, and yes, you do deserve it, and yes, it's time to celebrate and experience this beautiful abundance, joy, love, fulfillment in your life. Absolutely, literally the great gathering, it's all coming together. And even if you look at all these swords, look, these it's like all people, right? So the things that are blocking you or that feel like they are blockages are actually not blockages. You have to realize that the universe is conspiring to work in your favor and things are coming together for you. And also that your mindset can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And so you need to decide how you're going to proceed mentally in these situations, okay? Now, overall themes, this year is going to be very, very, very beneficial for you. You have a lot of major arcana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Major arcana are pivotal moments in our lives, whereas the day-to-day is like the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, etc. Major arcana creates these massive changes in your life, and the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. Additionally, you have the Magician twice, which tells me that you have this ability to literally manifest everything like that you want, everything. The power is yours. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You've got the power. You know that song? I've got the power. Yeah, you've got the power. As I was shuffling the love cards, the 2 of Wands fell down. Yes. For some of you, you might meet your person overseas or at a distance from you. The King of Swords here showing up. The 6 of Cups, yeah. This ex just can't let you go, babe. You have to let him go, though, because you're meeting somebody new. You could meet them through your friends. Judgment card. Yeah. This connection that you had with your ex is a potent one, but it's karmic in nature. 10 of Wands, yeah. And remember, this deck is not also in alignment with the Rider-Waite, okay? Just so you know. There's a moment here of missing your ex, right? And then a moment of recognizing and realizing that it's time for you to move forward here. 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Because you found somebody who can be very passionate with you. Somebody who can love you and will love you exactly how you need to be loved. You know, before, back in the day, I used to think that in order to find love, you had to be fully healed from your ex or, you know, had to like
be a fully healed, complete person, or else you would never meet the love of your life. And one of the things that I've learned as I've grown and as I've matured is that that is actually not true. That the love of your life, the person who chooses to share their life with you, will understand that you are on this ever evolving journey. That the person that you choose to spend your rest of your life with, your partner in crime, your love, whatever, divine love, whatever you want to call it, they will realize that you are a work in progress. And while there are certain parts of you that you need to heal, absolutely, there's certain parts of you that you need to work through before you can come into union with your life partner or your twin flame. It doesn't mean you have to be completely healed in order to attract them. And I think this person understands that. Your King of Cups understands that. They realize that you've maybe had some difficulties, some challenges in your love life, and that you are working through them right now, and that you two together can work through them. Let your friends help you. I do also feel like your friends will play a big role in the connection that you have. Whether you meet through friends, whether you get set up through friends, whether you spend a lot of time together as friends first or in friendship groups, definitely. That plays a huge role. I also wanted to mention to you as well, while I was pulling up on this reading, the important thing here is to recognize that you are evolving, you are growing, and you are going through your own journey, okay? And there's nothing wrong with doing that, working on yourself, knowing that love will enter. Like, you don't need to be with somebody all the time. That is codependency. And that's part of one of the things that you had to learn in order to make space for this King of Cups to enter into your life. There's a video on my main channel talking about twin flames, and I'm going to pin it up to the top here so you all can see it, because I would really recommend you going to watch this, because I feel like right now at this time that you're watching this video, and towards the first half or first quarter of 2023, you're going through what I talk about in that video in order to meet this. Because remember, a pair is a divine union. When we see in tarot a queen, king of cups, a queen, king of wands, whatever, that's a divine union of two people together. And twin flames activate each other. And I really feel like your twin here is activating you and you're activating your twin. No, I don't feel like your ex is your twin, or the person you're in a situationship right now is your twin. Sorry, just gonna say that. And I also have very firm and strong beliefs around the myths around twins and the truths about twins. So you can go watch that video and see, but I do see massive progression for you this year. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you all decide to move in very quickly, and that's one of the things that's like worrying you. Also, like the fears that, is he going to turn out like my ex, or is she going to turn out like my ex? Those are all things that you got to work on. But that's the fact that your crown and your third eye are so open, and that's why Bastet showed up to help keep you grounded, to help keep you grounded and to help keep you balanced, right? Because the most powerful thing that a high priestess can do is be grounded. Because not only can she receive the information from the superconscious, from the higher self, but she can bring it onto earth, and that's where she makes the magic happen. And also, this looks like scales, right? And we've got like, oh, I also didn't realize we have a pair with a high priestess and the Hierophant. We've got two pairs. So let's have a conversation about that. This is the feminine to the masculine. You know, these pillars, right? The balance that's needed. So while there may be a couple of moments next year of adversity and difficulty and challenges, I think overall it's going to be a year where you're going to be like, wow, I did such a good job. There's so much to celebrate. There's so much to be happy about. All right, group number 2, that's what I've got for you. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to go learn some courses on your own and enroll over at StarSea Academy, enrollment is free. Or if you want to pick up your amulet, take a look at the description box below. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you on the next one. See you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 3. This is going to be your reading if you picked Sirius as your amulet, or if you picked group number 3. All right, let's get started. I have some I have some pre-selected cards, and I'm also going to be pulling from my original deck. All right, and the love deck. So let's see what's going on. We're going to pull out one card as the overall energy of the theme of next year for you. Come on. Look how beautiful that is. The sun. For some of you, giving birth to a new child. For others of you, birthing new creation into being. And for others of you, just the best year ever. Wow. That is so special, so fruitful. Oh my God, so abundant. Oh, love this for you. So prosperous, so lucky. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so quarter one, we've got, sorry, I don't do any reversals. The Two of Wands, gorgeous. Moving forward, planning. Quarter two, the Lovers. I'm sorry. OMG. Okay, we're just gonna breathe because that's amazing. The Eight of Swords. It's okay, remember, these are overall arching energies for the quarters, right? The seasons. And the Knight of Wands, yeah. This Eight of Swords is like so short-lived. What else? Oh. Okay, let's... The amount of positive cards you have that are major arcana, don't even worry about this Eight of Swords. I do want to look at it though. Some of you may go through a little bit of a mental like blockages, over analysis paralysis, okay, around like the third quarter. So August, September, that time, July, August, September, okay. I think this is more to do with work, to be honest with you. And I honestly, before I pull out the rest of the cards, I'm going to tell you this as well. It feels like you're trying to compare yourself to this person who is giving you so much unwavering love, who is so into you, who, like, just take a look at this image for a minute. Like, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Like, just two people who, like, oh my God, just, yeah, there's so much passion here. There's so much love. There's so much vigor. There's so much fertility. Oh, delicious. Love this for you. What I will say to you though, is that I feel like this person's very successful. Very successful. And I think it casts some types of insecurities within you. Oh, well, I'm not that successful. I'm inferior to them. And they're just gonna be like, no, no. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't sabotage the relationship. Don't do that kind of stuff, because they are not in love with you because of how much money or how little money you make. They're in love with you because of who you are. And they're willing to be the provider, okay? So we've got Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? The sun, duh, and love, duh. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. There's that career thing. Right? I feel like also in the past, you've dated people who have been very critical or controlling of your career or your money or your abundance. And this person is not like that. Unaligned, or is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. Yeah, there it is. This whole challenge, whatever, I don't even want to call it that because I don't see it like that, but this learning journey that you're on, okay, really has to do with you recognizing and realizing your life purpose, okay? And this love of your life that enters, or for some of you already with them, but I feel like it's a new person, to be honest with you. They enter into your life to support you in embarking on this journey towards aligning your life and finding your soul purpose. Okay. And I think that brings up a lot of emotions for you, a lot of insecurities, and also just a lot of feelings, because you've never had that before. You've never had somebody take care of you. You've never had somebody like love you. And one of you is bawling your eyes out. Okay. Like, it's coming, it's here. Okay. Like sending you hugs, sending you love. I feel it. I feel the energy. Like literally one of you just started ugly sobbing as I said that. Like you can finally have this sigh of relief knowing that you have a person who's going to have your back. And I know that you haven't had that. And I know that it's been so difficult for you to do these things on your own. But like, look at this. It's finally here. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. These are the 3 key words for the year. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Literally, and I'm going to start getting emotional, and I have little goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them on my skin. This person that's entering into your life is a blessing. They're like your reward. You guys ever watch TikTok? It's like a reward. Like literally, they are your reward. They are your reward. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This person will. This person is just, they're so into you. What's that? Who's that song by? I'm so into. No, what is it? There's a song that's like, I'm so into you. It's like, it's in my head and I can't get it out. Baby, if you want me to. Da-na-na. What? Do you guys know what song is in my head? I'm so into you. Tell me if you. Yeah, I'm so into you. Tell me if you want me to, or something like that. Anyways, if you know what song that is, drop it in the comments for group number 3, because that song's just like playing in my head. I also feel like this is like somebody who's a little bit older, and by older I mean like somebody who's in their 30s, because the song I have in my head feels like it's like very. Is this Aaliyah? Is it Aaliyah that I'm in my head? Anyways, let's keep going. If you all know what songs, I'm so into you. Tell me if you want me to. Da, da. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, okay, let's see what's going on here on the cards. All right, 8 of Wands, King of Swords. I'm going to pull out 1 card for each month, but I'm going to be able to see the whole story of the year, okay? So give me a minute here. I have that song in my head now, and I want to kind of like figure out what it is. I don't know if it's J-Lo, but it's like old school. This is like 90s music. Oh my God, I'm aging myself. Don't judge me. I'm an older lady. I'm an older lady. I just said, no, I'm not. I was just born a long time ago. Literally, the universe is removing the trash from your life. And for some of you, the trash is other people, but I'm really feeling like the trash is your shitty mindset. And I know some of you are like, oh my God, that's so rude. How could you say that about me? But you know sometimes your mindset can get the best of you. Your mindset can really, really do some nasty things to you. It like hurts you, right? And it's because you haven't mastered your mindset. You haven't figured out how to realize that you are in control of your mind, and that like these wandering thoughts are just that. They're wandering thoughts. They don't belong to you. They're not yours. But man, do you ever give them power. And as the year progresses, you really, yeah, look at that. Not only do you find balance as the year progresses, but you put an end to it. You put an end to it. You're like, I'm done. Like, I cannot anymore create this internal suffering in my mind that leaves me so limited, blocked, so insecure, not feeling good about myself. Because you're in this Queen of Wands energy and King of Swords energy. And you're like, I can't be in the King of Swords energy or the Queen of Wands energy while still feeling like I'm a victim to all these circumstances. You're really realizing that you are not a victim, that you are in complete control of absolutely everything that happens for you, you know? And I also feel like, there he is, or she is, I also feel like your lover, your new partner, this beautiful person that enters into your life really helps you to see that in a very loving, respectful way, okay? Yeah, they are very, very, they balance you all balance each other, okay? Like that's balance, okay? One is very logical, rational, very clear cut, very black and white. One is very creative, very passionate, very confident. This is like a fire air combo. It's a nice combo. I like it. I mean, come on. 2 times. Yeah. So I'm going to do your love story at the end. I want to get into this career and finances and this mind stuff first. So we're going to do career, finances, and we're also going to do like the general overall themes. And one of the general overall themes that you are going to be experiencing this year is learning how to control your mind. learning how to master your mindset, learning to realize that your mindset is literally resulting in the type of life that you are living. So what does that mean? That means that if you're continuously thinking negative thoughts, if you're continuously thinking that like you're undeserving or you're unworthy, or it's never going to happen to you, or that you're destined to be poor, or that you're destined to be lonely, then that's exactly what's going to happen for you. You're realizing how powerful your mind is, okay? And how powerful your voice is. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression, right? You're also realizing how powerful that is for you. Like, I need to use my voice. I need to speak up. I need to stop being afraid, okay? Because there's so much positive change happening here with the sun. It's the dawn of a new day. You have death and the sun, which tells me that not only are things that are not serving you going to die, like completely just be wiped and removed from your life, but also new things are going to be entering into your life, planting the seeds, setting the intentions. You may start off the year traveling, going somewhere hot or being somewhere very hot, and maybe going through a bit of a spiritual awakening or doing some soul searching, or really just reflecting on what has happened in your life thus far, what has transpired in your life thus far, and what you can do to be able to continue to elevate and evolve, and also align your life in all these places. You're also showing up very disciplined. Not only do you have it here, but with the King of Swords, the King of Swords is all about discipline, structure, routine, very black and white, okay? Very like analytical. That's what I'm looking for. As the year progresses, you start realizing more and more this confidence that you exude, this power that you have, okay? And this choice that you always have on how you're going to operate in life, okay? What you need to do in order to see this world change externally for you. For example, if you're living with your parents, you realize the steps you need to take in order to live on your own. If you've been renting, you realize the steps you need to take in order to buy your own house. If you hate your job, you realize the steps you got to take in order to get your new job, and so on and so forth, okay? And as we enter into April, May, and June, you're going to go through this death and rebirth moment right here, okay? So I don't know if some of you have a birthday, April, May, June, okay? But there's this moment here of death. Not literal death, like you're not going to die. It's you're going through a death and rebirth moment where you're realizing everything that doesn't serve you anymore, everything that creates a limitation, a blockage, a self-limiting belief, toxic patterns, behaviors, etc. in your life, okay? Now, one of the big things here is learning how to speak. The swords are all in debilitated cards. Well, except for the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, you're moving into calmer waters. But the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords are very debilitating swords cards, okay? They keep you very limited, very stuck, afraid, betrayal, cunning energy, limiting beliefs, all that stuff. And you have to realize to come out of the cave, come out of the persecution into expression. So come out of being a victim and start realizing you're the creator of your life. It's like this master transformation, okay? And that's how you're going to learn to master your mindset, how to get out of this limitation. And these things that are happening for you, these massive changes that are happening for you, are all part of your evolution. Because this year you are meeting your divine counterpart. Okay, and in order for you and your divine counterpart to work, okay, you need to be at a level that's going to attract them. You're going to be in alignment with them, right? So it can't happen before. It has to happen at that time. Now, as we enter into the latter half of 2023, that's when you're just majorly blessed for all the work that you've done this year. For all the work that you put into the first half of 2023, you get all the blessings in the latter half of 2023. The Six of Pentacles, balance is restored in your career and your finances, okay? This romantic relationship progresses so beautifully. Like, just absolutely so beautifully. I love it so much. It's two people who come together, who realize how harmonious they are, the importance of balance, of respect, of communication, of commitment. Okay, again, I did say, I really feel like this person is going to be very financially stable, very financially well off, and very mature and very intelligent and articulate. This is not like anybody you've ever dated before. This is a person who is going to know how to talk to you without making you feel like you're such a piece of crap. Okay, because I do feel like some of you in the past have dated people who are not the best for your mental health. This person is it. This person is so good for you and towards you. And they're ready. They're ready to manifest something here with you. They're ready to fight for it with you. You're ready to fight for it together. I think you had to go through this obstacle of learning how to master your mindset, because whatever the situation may be, some of you may be at a distance from each other. Okay, you may be worlds apart. They may have to figure out how to make this relationship work long distance for a little bit. Whatever that situation is, this obstacle that is presented in front of both of you, your relationship wants to work. It's two people who want to work together, but there's an obstacle here, whether it's distance, whether it's different financial brackets, whether it's age, like whatever that thing is, that difference is, you both have to come together to meet at the middle. And you needed to learn how to master your mindset, because I do feel like your insecurities show up sometimes around them, not because there's anything to be insecure about, but because of that mindset. So it's really about letting go of what's no longer in alignment with who you truly are, so that you can be grateful, right? Because there's so much to be grateful for. So much. Manifesting absolutely everything that you want. You really start realizing that you are the creator of your life. You have the sun. Like, let's talk about the major arcana here for a minute. The sun, the lovers, 2 times. The magician, okay? Very powerful, potent major arcanas next year, okay? That are very positive, auspicious, and beautiful. So this is a year of massive blessings for you. And the universe wants you to go full steam ahead into this whole new world that you've been creating for yourself, okay? But you have to make the choice if you're going to continue to repeat the patterns from the past, the limiting beliefs, the self-deprecating thoughts, the overanalysis paralysis, or are you going to surrender to the transformation? Let yourself shift, let yourself evolve, let yourself grow, embrace this change through discipline, through gratitude, through self-expression, through alignment, and journey through. Because your partner is literally going to take you to a whole new world. They're going to take you to a world that you've never seen before. Traveling with them is going to be like you've never traveled before. Like maybe you stayed at hostel, or like, crappy hotels, and you've always had to flown like coach or whatever, economy. And not anymore, babe. Not anymore. Like, this person will literally spoil the crap out of you. Okay? Not because, they're trying to win you over with, things or money. It's just because literally they worship you, they love you, they were ready to just love someone so beautifully, and it's you, babe. The Wheel of Fortune. This person that's entering into your life is going to transform your entire life, and you're gonna have to get ready for that. 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, the Sun, the Lovers. I mean, look at this, right? Like, just look at this thing that's happening for you. You are being rewarded. And this person is literally your reward. The Moon. Now you have the Sun and the Moon, yin yang energy. Literally, this person, I feel like this person that you're attracting into your life has been single for quite some time and hasn't been in a relationship. You know what? Oh my God. You know what I just got in my head as I was saying that? Like George Clooney and Alma, whatever her name is. You know how George was like this forever bachelor, and he never settled, and he was like single forever, and then he met Alma or whatever her name is, and boom, he changed her whole world around. That's what this is making me feel like. You're successful on your own, but like Alma's success versus George Clooney's success, she's successful in her own world, but he's a whole other world, and he brought her into his world. And that's what this is feeling like. Like this guy or gal or whoever was like only the right one can I bring them. It's literally like flying in private jets, having butlers and maids, and you before were potentially like maybe the cleaning lady or the maid or the one who had to do this work. It's like a rags to riches world story that I'm seeing in my mind's eye. And I think that it brings up a lot of insecurities for you. Like, do I deserve this? Do I deserve a maid? Do I deserve to be wearing like Gucci or, you know, whatever brand name clothing? Like, you know, that's the energy here. Like, I'm used to wearing Zara and H&M, and now I'm wearing Versace. Like, and it's because they're buying it for you because they can and they want to. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, like they're so solid. I love this person's energy that's coming into your life. Not only do I love their energy, but I love it for you because I feel like you haven't had the easiest life. I feel like you haven't had, you know, the biggest, that's too many, biggest blessings. I just feel like, yeah, I feel like you've had to put in a lot of work. That's what I feel like. And this little bit here that happens in 2023 is like the last little chunk before you flip onto the other end. It's going to feel a lot harder before everything lifts and it eases up. There's a video on my main channel. I'm going to pop it in on the top corner or whatever of the video for you right at the end here of your reading. It's called Master Your Mindset. And it talks about, it's called Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life. And it's all about mastering your mindset, okay? And I think that it's a very important video for you to watch on, you know, changing the way that you see things, changing the way that you perceive things in your mind, and how to learn how to master your mind. Okay, so that Page of Wands definitely wanted to show up, yeah. Look at this, love. This person just changes everything for you. Absolutely. They've got the hots for you so badly. They're like, finally, I've met my one. Like, they're just going to love you so much. They're just going to be so enamored with you. So enamored. Like, let me take you dancing. Let me take you to the fanciest restaurants. I'm going to pick you up and have an outfit ready for you. And we're going to go eat here and there. And I think there's like a part of that's like, no, I can't accept this, or like, no, this is too much, or like, you're just trying to use me. You're just trying to like, you know, win me over. I don't know. I just got this energy like maybe some of you have dated a narcissist in the past and you're feeling like they're narcissistic. They're not. They're calculated. Absolutely. They're very analytical. Absolutely. And maybe they don't show their emotions in like a cups kind of way, but they show their emotions in every other way to you. Like, they may not be like a words of affirmations, but they're definitely going to be like a physical touch, gifts, acts of service. Okay? That's the way that they will support you, like through the acts of service, and like the gifts and the quality time as well. Like, the only one they may not have is like words of affirmation. And I don't know, like, I don't know if that's your vibe or not, but to me, this looks like a very beautiful, transformative year, a very empowering year, a very happy year where you will literally get to see the world and experience a love that you have never experienced before. So lucky you are. If this reading resonated, or if you'd like to drop it in the comments, if you want to book a session with me or work with me in any way, take a look at the description box below. You're also welcome to enroll over at StarSea Academy. It is my school. Enrollment is free. And to pick up your amulets, ditto. Also check out the description box below. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. This is going to be your reading if you picked Malojo with the silver. All right. One of the things that really came up to me, or into my mind's eye, I should say, as I was doing your reading, was the fact that with Malojo and silver is connected to the moon energy, and Malojo is all about protection, black tourmaline and the all-seeing eye. You need to use your intuition when it comes to tuning in and tapping into whom you need to protect yourself from energetically in the year 2023. When you are approaching or dealing with a person and you get that little niggling feeling in your gut, right? Like that little like tingle, the intuitive hits. Yeah. No, there's no lie. That's your higher self going alert, alert. And as I looked at the clock, it was 3:11:11, okay? Or 31:11 as the timer. So yeah, you have to pay attention because your intuition is going to be on point this year, especially when it comes to people who are trying to create conflict in your life, difficulties, challenges, obstacles, etc. I do not feel like it's going to be a difficult year per se, but I do feel that your success is going to definitely be in the spotlight. And I do feel like you're going to be growing exponentially. If you have like an audience base or a business of your own or whatever you are planning on doing, there's growth here, particularly to your personal development, to like the overall arching themes of the year. You know, maybe buying your own property, buying your own car, getting a raise, getting a promotion, launching a business, whatever, like that kind of stuff. And not everyone that's in your circle right now is going to be like, yay, go group number 4. Some of them are going to be like, fucking hate that person. Oops, I shouldn't have sworn, sorry. Fudging, hate that person, you know, like, I wish that was me. So just know that, okay? Let's see what's going on. So I have some pre-picked cards, and then we are going to dive into the tarot. So first card that we're going to pick up here is going to be the overall arching energy, 10 of Swords. Told you, I knew it, I knew it. There are people that you are literally going to be releasing this year. Now, this is going to be every quarter, okay? So first quarter, we've got the Fool, starting fresh, starting new. Second quarter, we have the 6 of Cups. Beautiful, love this. Third quarter, we have the 9 of Wands. And the fourth quarter, we have the 5 of Pentacles. You need to understand that you are leveling up this year. With this Fool card here and the 6 of Cups, you're leveling up. You're going after something that, or you are journeying towards a soul purpose here. Something that you need to complete from your past life. And you got to let go of the people that are creating suffering for you, the people that are creating difficulties and challenges for you. You got to let go of the fact that they're in your life, or that they no longer fit in your life. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say, okay? Because I do feel like some of you are like, this is so sad. This is going to be so difficult. Like, I don't want it. You want it to level up. So for some of you, this means that you're going to have to let go of a relationship that you're in. I look at all these little hearts here. Yeah, you're going to have to let go of a relationship. For others of you, it's your friends. Like this card to me is like, look at these people's faces. I'm just going to cover this up because, you know, I don't want like, this girl looks like a little bit sad. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry that you're sad. Meanwhile, she's talking crap behind your back. You're like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, well, at least you haven't gained any weight. You know, like that kind of like backhanded compliments. Like, sorry, I don't know why I punched the air. It's just like that energy, like the fake happy for you. You know? Yeah. Okay, let's see what the keywords, oh, there it is. The keywords for the year are, and then we'll dive into also the oh my Lord, what am I saying here? The spirit messages, romance, and then tarot. I feel good when I can help others. I understand that I have a friend in my life for a reason. You had to learn. You had to learn who was a real friend and who wasn't. And self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefits me and other. This is about you empowering yourself. This is a year of reclamation of your power. Yeah. What did I say to you in the very beginning? I told you you're going to have to let go of everything that's no longer serving you because you are evolving, crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Path forward. Look at all the beauty that's on the other side of the death. Right? And you're like, oh, but I don't want to. It's time. It's time for you to do it. All right. Answer the call. Where is your soul being called to? And Mentacking, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Like, you are evolving so much this year. I felt it. I knew it. And I told you, not everyone's going to be happy. I felt that. I felt that because when I saw this and I was like, why did I pick silver? Why was I called to pick silver? Not gold, not rose gold. Why the silver? Silver is intuition. Silver is connection to source, connection to your higher self. New love. Pay attention to the red flags. And also, let's talk about this. Here's you. And here's Gossip Queen. Here's him making proposals and gossip, gossip, gossip. I feel like they're trying to show you something as well. And make the effort. If you do happen, we'll see in the cards in a little bit what's going on in love. If you do happen to meet somebody new, just be mindful of who is saying what about them. Be very mindful. Because again, oh, that's so sad he did that. Or, girl, I gotta tell you, I saw Anthony, I don't know, I'm making up names here. I saw Anthony at like the Red Lobster with another girl. I mean, while you're like, he's allergic to shellfish. Like, what is she even talking about? You know, like, that's the vibe, babe. That's the vibe I'm getting. Where at first you're like, what? You saw Anthony with another girl? Oh my God. And you're like so worried. And then you're like, at Red Lobster, he literally has anaphylactic. Like he needs to have an EpiPen with him because if he eats any shellfish, he literally gets like, so you're going to be like, this doesn't make any sense. What is this person saying? The story doesn't match. Things don't align. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this person lied to me. 5 of Pentacles again. Yeah. You're starting off the year, there's a theme, overlying theme here about lacking self-worth or feeling left out in the cold or feeling like you're not good enough. And there's an evolution that will happen for you this year. 9 of Wands, these are repeating cards. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands. The Hanged Man, 5 of Wands. Do you see what I see? 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There you go. Did I see what I told you? This year is not going to be a bad year. It's going to be a year of massive growth. And remember when we were talking about the intuition? Well, the intuition in tarot is all about using your higher, connecting to your higher self. Higher self is often connected to Piscean and Cancer and Scorpio energy, particularly Neptune, Piscean energy, okay? Because it is the 12th house in astrology and the 12th house is psychic house. All right, Hanged Man, Neptune. The moon connected to Cancer and Pisces, right? So there is this energy here of you really having to recognize the power that exists within you. Because the more that you reclaim your power, the more success that you have. Again, I will tell you, you will have to face some obstacles this year because you have to learn to stand in your power. Learn when to fight, learn when to not. Learn to figure out who's worth hustling for, fighting for, what's worth it, and where you need to move on. See, because you're going to the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to Ace of Pentacles, you're going towards abundance, success from scarcity. You're shifting literally from the darkness to the light. And that shift, that change, that vibrational shift, that energetic shift, that shift of frequency, it's not easy. It's like tumultuous, right? It's like, ever been in an airplane with turbulence and then you're like, oh my God, we're gonna die, and all of a sudden everything's fine. Like that's literally what it is. The Hierophant. Spiritual learning, evolution, right? This is being having the ability of receiving the downloads, of being gifted with the opportunity to connect with source code, source consciousness, spiritual teachings, okay? Even like higher knowledge. Maybe you're taking spiritual courses. Maybe you're thinking about getting into spirituality or deepening your spiritual practice. The Chariot, literally you being in control of your life. We've been talking about this whole 2023 for you is a reclamation of your power. Wow. I don't know if some of you are going through a crazy spiritual awakening right now, but you should go watch my video. I'll pop it into the end of the reading at the top little portion here. It's Signs of a Spiritual Awakening. You should go watch that. Yeah, go watch that video because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like some of you are going through, oh, I think that was the Lovers. Some of you are going through a spiritual awakening. Some of you are going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, you are. You're meeting, you're leveling up your whole life. What did I tell you? What have I been saying? High Priestess, the moon, the intuition, Piscean, Cancer energy. Behind it, the Emperor. Running your own empire. There is a man, a masculine energy who has their eye on you. They already have their eye on you. They're going to be having their eye on you the whole year. You may know this person through work, through your school, through your day-to-day life. Maybe that's Anthony. I don't know. I don't know who Anthony is. Yeah, they're gonna be watching you from the shadows though. You know what also I get this energy? You may actually, just so you all know, the Hierophant and the High Priestess are a pair, okay? Just so you all know. You may also get this energy, to be honest with you, or these downloads, these intuitive hits, like psychic dreams, prophetic dreams. You may actually be seeing the Emperor, your life partner, in your dreams. So let's dive into the general themes a little bit more. Then we'll talk about career finances, and then we'll dive into the love at the very end, because there's lots to say here. I mean, I have been talking a lot, but there's more. Okay, when I see the general themes here, it is literally, I'm going to repeat it for the 10,000th time, a reclamation of your power. This is you learning to step into your true authentic self. This is you learning to peel away the layers, the masks, the self-limiting beliefs, the doubts. This is you literally rising from the ashes, okay? And stepping into your purpose. If some of you are going through your spiritual awakening and you need some support and help, go take a look at my cosmic coaching packages. Go take a look at the school. There's tons of resources over on there for you to take advantage of, okay? The link's in the description box below. It's StarSea Academy, and my cosmic coaching is down there as well. Because I have to say this to you. Some of you are literally in your own way right now. And the learning that you're going to be experiencing in 2023 is learning how to get out of your own way. Learning how to not be your worst enemy. Because you cling on to things rather than just being like, meh, I just gotta let it go. You try and put squares into circles. You can't. You know? Square goes into a square, circle goes into a circle. You gotta learn, right? Like those little babies that like try and shove it. You're like, it's gonna fit if I make it work. It's not. It's just, you gotta let that go. The Hanged Man is all about inaction as well. Contemplation, self-reflection, analysis. It's about being able to allow things to unfold naturally without actually having to push them or demand for something to shift or change in your life. And with the Five of Wands here, you're learning, you know, the shift, that you're learning how to let go of that stuff. Your psychic abilities are going to be tuned in. And by the end of 2023, you're going to be in complete control of your life. Absolutely. You'll finally have put the weight, the difficulties down, right? There's some progression here. It's like you start off the 9, then you go backwards a little bit, but then you're like, okay, I gotta drop it. I gotta let it go. And you also have these new beginnings that start for you. When it comes to your career and your finances, you may start off the year feeling very out in the cold financially, a stagnant financially, scarcity mindset, self-limiting beliefs, feeling like you've got no money, the money's not coming, it's not here for you. Where is my money? Why don't I have enough of it? You know, all these little narratives, these stories that we tell ourselves continuously. What's going to happen, however, is as the year progresses, as you literally fight for your life here, this reminds me a lot of somebody who's going through a nodal return, sorry. So the North Node's going to be in Libra, or is it Aries? It's the Libra Aries axis. So I think is it Aries? North Node Aries? Maybe, yes. It might be North Node Aries, South Node Libra. So this is going to be a very pivotal year for some of you if you're experiencing that, or if you know if you're going through a nodal return, okay? This to me feels like a massive shift in your consciousness, in the way that you approach things, and maybe this fiery energy that you have, learning how to transmute that fiery energy to work in your favor rather than against you. Okay. Fire is so powerful, but if fire is used in the wrong way, then it can hurt, right? And you got to learn how to transmute that energy. And I think it's learning how to like let things go rather than trying to like fuel them to make them work for you. As we enter into the half of the year here, July, here abundance just takes off because you learn something around April, May. March, April, May are going to be very important years or months for you to learn. And then as you enter into June and July, opportunities start flowing in, and you're like, oh my God, this is what I had to do in order to see all this money come into my life. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe that was it. I made this way harder than it needed to be, you know? And then the celebration comes, the good times come, okay? The higher learning, maybe you're teaching, maybe you're taking courses and classes. Some of you may be even moving towards the latter half of the year. And there comes in that love towards the last quarter. So September, October, November, December time, okay? There comes that love for you, okay? On its way. I'm on my way, you know? They may have been watching you the whole time, but it wasn't time yet for you two to connect, okay? Financially, you're going to be just fine. With this Five of Pentacles, I am feeling like some of you may also still have that scarcity mindset show up here and there. I do feel like March, April, May, or August, September are going to be the times where this liar, liar, pants of fire reveals themselves. Okay, I don't know why I was so aggressively stamping her face. She was annoying me. I don't know who this is. Maybe you know, maybe you have an inkling. Maybe as I'm talking about this betrayer, you're like, I know exactly who she's talking about. I need to pay more attention. You might already realize, and you might just actually nip it in the bud and say like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in being your friend anymore. Thanks, goodbye. Okay. Now, when it comes to love, this person who's literally been watching you the whole year has been observing you progress, has been observing you grow, you know, has been seeing you at the gym, at the coffee store, the grocery store, whatever. Like you both run in similar circles or 6 degrees of separation. And they've been eyeing you, watching you, you know, as you've been answering the call, as you've been transforming your life, as you've been stepping into your life purpose, as you've learned how to like believe in yourself. They've watched you transform and gain all this confidence, all this momentum, all this success. But they wait and they wait because they're seeing you battle your own demons, and you're seeing them in your dream world as well. And they actually may even be seeing you in your dream world as well, or in their dream world. And you know, you may be having conversations in the 5th dimension, right? You may be having these little chit chats. The wheel. Yeah, your love life is turning for the better in 2023. I also feel too, you're going to meet them at work for sure. 8 of Pentacles. I think I said that already. There's something about work here and love for you together. Oh, maybe it's like the girls that gossip by the water cooler. Like, oh, barf. Anyways, yeah, there's something here. They are older than you. Okay. There may be a significant age difference for some of you. King of Pentacles. They're so financially well off. Oh, I see what's happening. So you might date somebody who may have dated somebody you knew, you know, 6 degrees of separation. And they may come to you and just be like, you know, he was like this and he was like that. Like they just may have all these stories. Here's a couple of things I'm going to say to you. Okay. To me, this person is not a narcissist. To me, this person is not a toxic person. This person is just very mature and they don't care about drama. If anyone ever comes to you and they're like, hey, I just want you to know, like, this person is not a good person. They're an alcoholic. They're a narcissist or this or that. Never dismiss a woman who tries to say that to another woman, because in my experience, 9 out of 10 times, a woman who takes that risk to share that message with another woman is trying to protect, save, and help another woman. It's only that 1% of the time where that woman is just being, you know, conniving or a liar. 9 out of 10 times, women are always right. To me, this gossip that's going to happen that I've been seeing from the very beginning, they might say, oh, like he beat her, but you'll be like, I've never, like, it doesn't align with what I'm seeing, right? And there's no proof. There's no evidence. There's nothing to say that. It's not like, you know, I feel like it's going to be like a lie. They're just going to make such an extravagant lie. Okay. But it's because this person is very financially stable, very financially wealthy, and they just don't care for drama. Like this person is so non-drama. Hierophant. They're older. They've got their shit together, right? Like they know what they want. They know what they don't want. And I think that the person who dated them before was just very childish and immature. Right. And they're part of like this gossip. I keep seeing like he or this person, the older person, dated somebody very much younger, but they may have been younger, but they were even more immature than their age. Whereas you may be younger than them, but you're more mature for you're more mature. Okay. Yeah, or they may have dated when they were younger. Okay. I am getting the energy here that this person has also matured a lot, grown a lot. Like maybe they were a player in the past, and this happens. Listen, like, you know, as long as they aren't an abusive person, right? They're not narcissistic. They're not like, they're not toxic. They're not physically, mentally, emotionally, financially abusing you. People change. Like, I shouldn't say people change because sometimes they don't. But I feel like they're talking about when this emperor guy was like 20, 19, right? Like a player, somebody who like always got their way, had a lot of women on their arms, that kind of stuff, right? Like to drink and go out and party and, you know, do like threesomes stuff, you know? And they come telling you this gossip and you're like, okay, but like that was when he was 20, he's 40 now. And like maybe I'm into threesomes, maybe I'm into polygamy, like, and you know, or they're gossiping about his, you know, private, intimate life. It just seems so petty. And I know I'm talking a lot about it, but I just want you to prepare for it because I do feel like it could affect your love life. 5 of Pentacles or 5 of Cups. I feel like you might be like, oh, I don't know if I want to accept them. I don't know if I want to date them. Hanged Man, yeah. I don't know if I want, there he is. Like he may be into like, you know, freaky stuff in the bedroom, but like, who's to say you're not? Right? Like if I had an ex tell my new boyfriend all these things about me, I would sound freaking crazy as well. But I'm not that person anymore because I'm not a narcissist and I'm not a toxic person, right? People who are toxic are just toxic, period. But people also mature, grow, and evolve, right? Like they're two different piles and they're trying to like shove them all in one pile and to stop your happiness, honestly. And this is where that intuition that we talked about in the very beginning is going to have to come through. You're going to have to tune in, tap into that intuition. You're going to have to let them make the effort, show you. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if your heart is saying they've never mistreated me, they're everything but respectful, maybe yeah, they're into some, you know, kinks, some interesting stuff in the intimate world, but like things that I can explore, things that I can experience, I can go through it. You're going to have to make that choice. Your love life is in your hands. Right? And this is where what are you holding on to? What are you clinging on to? The past, things that they did 30 years ago. What did you do 20 years ago, 30 years ago, right? Like, what did you do 10 years ago romantically? You're probably not perfect either. And the last thing that you would want to do is not give this guy a chance or this this emperor energy a chance because of these stories that are being said about them. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, oh my God, yeah, Queen of Swords. Like, I just want to show you the Queen of Swords energy. She's literally got a pen and a black candle. Like, she's bitter, okay? Never got over it, all right? And it's not even that she's coming to you and telling you, it's like her friends. Like, that's how tacky and petty this thing is. And it's like, her friends are watching your Instagram story. She isn't. Her friends are involved in her drama, trying to stir up more crap in your life. And you have to decide, like, am I going to accept this emperor or not? Am I going to celebrate this new love and listen to my intuition and be honest and real about what I'm seeing in my connection with this person? Or am I going to let other people tell me about my relationship? I'm going to let other people tell me about this connection. Did they know? Are they with him, or is it me that's with him? Right? And I mean, if you do start seeing red flags, girl or guy, you know, run. Red flags are red flags are red flags are red flags. Don't delusion yourself. I feel like you're not, though, because you got lots of grounded energy here with the Hierophant showing up twice, right? But again, don't create suffering for yourself because you're listening to what other people are saying rather than listening to your intuition and watching what is unfolding in front of you. Those are two very different things. What unfolds in front of you, right? Actions speak louder than words. Never forget that. Actions always speak louder than words. If a person tells you that they love you, but then fight with you every birthday party, every Mother's Day, every Christmas, every New Year's, every time you go out, that person does not love you. That person is toxic. If a person says that they love you and they cherish you, they respect you, they honor you, they listen to you, they work together with you, they're collaborative, that person loves you. You get what I'm saying? If a person, you know, like, actions speak louder than words. And I think that is going to be a big theme for you this whole year. Actions speak louder than words in your personal life. Actions speak louder than words in your career and your finances. And actions speak louder than words in your love life. And your intuition, above all else, is going to be so on point that you have to learn how to tap in, tune in, and release the pain, the suffering, the difficulties, the challenges, and evolve. Go through this spiritual awakening. Walk through it. Right? So make sure you go watch that video on the signs of spiritual awakening, because chances are, if you drop it in the comments, you are experiencing some spiritual awakening here. The Fool, there's a new journey that's unfolding for you. All right, group number 4, that is your reading. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to work with me in any capacity, if you want to pick up your amulet or enroll at StarSea Academy, take a look at the description box below. Remember, your intuition, your gut instinct, your truth above all else, okay? It's an awesome year coming up, but it's a year of you learning how to reclaim your power tremendously. All right, we will see you soon. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. See you later, alligator. Peace out.